Good morning, Unity on the Lakeshore. Thank you so much for joining us online this morning. Let's start out with I Can See Clearly Now. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Yes, I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Just look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. Yeah, it's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Unity Spiritual Community on the Lakeshore. Happy to be with you. I am Reverend Mark. Welcome to our online service. Thank you, Brian. Thank you so much for your music today. Appreciate you being here. Begin with letting you know we will be having our Zoom hangout after service, immediately following, about 5 minutes after. You can find that link in the chat and on our Facebook page and website. Please join us there, because that's our opportunity to take the message deeper, to allow you to personalize it, and also to connect in community and receive prayer. So please join us following in our Zoom room. Unity on the Lakeshore is a non-denominational spiritual community anchored in loving acceptance. And if you're here with us for the first time, please know that whoever you are, wherever you are on your spiritual path, you are absolutely welcome here. Our mission statement, please join me. Say it out loud where you are with me. We embrace all people and honor all paths to God. We create a sacred space to raise the awareness and consciousness of the one Spirit in us all. We anchor ourselves in affirmative prayer, forgiveness, generous sharing, and loving community in service to our spiritual awakening. I love that mission. And our affirmation of faith. There is only one presence and power as me and as the universe, God, the good, the omnipotent. All right, with that, we're going to move into our meditation and our affirmation for, do we still do that meditation reading? I guess we forgot that slide. All right. Nope, the next one. Yes, thank you. That is our meditation slide. So let's say this together. There is a silence into which the world cannot intrude. There is an ancient peace I carry in my heart and have not lost. There is a sense of holiness in me. The thought of fear has never touched. I go there now. So let us go there now. Let us begin our time together in some deep practice. Just connect with that breath, relax, breathe out thought, breathe into this present moment. Join me, please. Release the thought. Keep your attention on the breath. Our focus today is on the third chapter of the way of heart, the way of the heart and the way of mastery, which is on forgiveness. Every time in our meditation, we take a moment to activate forgiveness. But today, with this being our topic, let us be extra intentional. As you breathe into your heart, join me in imagining a ball of golden light. Imagine that it grows with a heartbeat as it comes alive and becomes activated with your attention. This is the symbol of forgiveness. Imagine that it spreads throughout the entire body into every cell as you affirm, I am forgiven. I am forgiven. This swirls into your mind, into your heart, into your emotional body, into your energetic field. I am forgiven. Every organ absorbs these words as healing balm. The muscles, the bones, the fluids, every cell absorbs these words. I am forgiven. And the body begins to glow and radiate with this truth. And this truth washes away anywhere and everywhere the body has been holding self-criticism, judgment, fear. I am forgiven. Stories of the past, they dissolve in this golden light. I am forgiven. Breathe this in and now begin to extend this gift from your heart, imagining golden light streaming out into your world. I forgive everyone for everything. Take this courageous step, please. I forgive everyone for everything. And imagine this golden light streaming out into the world, past, present, and future. I let everyone go from my judgments. I release everyone from my projections. I forgive everyone. And I allow myself to see the holiness, the wholeness of God within them, the innocence. I forgive everyone for everything. Imagine this golden light wrapping itself around the entire planet, enveloping all of it, everyone, everything that is happening. I forgive everyone for everything. I am the love that heals. I am the love that transforms the world. I am the love that can lift my brothers and my sisters out of fear. And forgiveness is how it happens. Breathe this in. Even for a moment, say yes to a forgiven world inside your mind and heart. That is more than enough for today. Thank you for this willingness. Thank you. We take another deep breath. As we begin to bring this meditation to a close, take your time, opening your eyes as we welcome back Brian.
You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see? You're everything You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see everything I hope for? You're everything I need. You are so beautiful to me. You are so beautiful to me.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you. What a oldie and a goodie. Well done. Well done. So this entire year, I'm really excited to be studying together and using the book, The Way of Mastery, as our guide. This is a book that was channeled from Jesus, like A Course in Miracles, although in this book he's called Jeshua, which I also like. I think that's kind of cool. Jeshua channeled this message. Very, very similar principles within The Way of Mastery as A Course in Miracles, but it's a much easier read. It's easy to digest, at least comprehend it. But the application, it requires something. But that's what we're here for. This is the time. Unity is not about nice affirmations and getting some good ideas and then continuing to walk a dual path of fear and love. Unity is no longer the place where it's about learning the laws so you can get a new car and have your money shored up and look sexy and make all of your world attractive and get it all in place. Used to be that way back in the 80s and 90s when I was a part of it. It was a sort of a real Tony Robbins, build your dream life vision board kind of a place. Not that that's bad. I think we needed to move through that. But today, and in the world that we're living, we're done with trying to move the pieces on the checkered board of life. We are here for the awakening. And that's what this book, The Way of Mastery, the first book, which we're studying, The Way of the Heart, is all about. So the first axiom that we looked at a few weeks ago, just to do a quick refresh, is that nothing that you experience is caused by anything outside of you. This is absolute. This is absolute. Nothing that you experience is caused by anything outside of you, which means you are not a victim, which means everything that is happening is your world. Your creation. You are the one that is projecting the world from your mind. I know you can't conceive that because you can still touch things, because it appears that there's somebody over there. But this is the waking up. You are dreaming your entire experience. You are thinking it. You are imagining it. And you're such a powerful creator that you have figured out how to turn it into the appearance of material form. But it's all energy in back of it. It's all stream of consciousness that you can transform and change. You just forgot that. You think everything is so solid out there, and that what's happening in the world is happening to you. You made all of that happen, but you have the ability with your mind, with your attention, to change all of it, because you are the one that is creating it. The second axiom, I am created as my Father created me. I am free. I am free. I am created as God created me. I am created to create. I am created to cause life to happen. Our most simplistic expression of that is the creation of children. Your bodies are created to create children. You are created to do so much more than that. That's just a tiny example, a symbol of what creation is. You are created with all the power that God is. And then the third axiom, which lives inside of our teaching on forgiveness today, is I do not live any ordinary moments. And I love this axiom. I do not live any ordinary moments. And the reason I love this is because the mind is addicted and obsessed with thinking about a future, imagining something being different, and then fill in the blank. We are obsessed with seeking something out there, causing something tomorrow. When I lose this weight, when this money gets organized, when this job is over, when I retire, when I get married, when I have a kid, forward, when something happens, just projecting forward all the time, wanting other things, imagining something needing to be different, even the smallest of things. Desiring anything to be different takes you out of the miracle of the moment that is at hand. And this chapter specifically invites us to get to the miracle of doing your dishes, the miracle of just accepting what is all around you. What it's really saying is your life, right where you are and right where it is your classroom. And it is filled with beauty. It is filled with exactly what you need, exactly what is right and good for your spiritual awakening. That's the best way to think about it. What is here now is perfect for my spiritual awakening. What is not here is not meant to be here for my spiritual awakening. Do you hear the acceptance? Do you hear the ability to relax and to be with what is here? And this is where the paradox happens. And I love paradox. I love paradox, meaning the moment you relax and accept that what is here is perfect, I don't need to change anything. I don't need to call anything wrong. It's just here. And in that moment, you become empowered to bless, to forgive, and to allow change. And change will come. Change will come. Anything in your world that is not vibrating in the name of love does stand the chance to be on the chopping block in the most positive way. Anything that is appearing less than love requires and is calling out for a change, for a transformation. What allows that to happen is the acceptance, the being here right now. No wishing it were different, no pining for the past, no telling stories over and over and over in your head, and no judgment. This is the, if I may say it this way, the devil's tool. Judgment. Judging nonstop. People, places, and things, ourselves. What this really is a projection. We are projecting our fear, our discontent, and our belief that we're separate from God, that we're guilty. This is what lives in the diseased mind. These thoughts, this insufficiency that we think is real, that we make real. We make the insufficient thoughts who and what we are. And we can't tolerate that, so we project them out onto the world. You are projecting an overlay of your past onto this glorious present that is miraculous. There are no ordinary moments. Everything is beautiful. Everything is glorious right here, right now. And if you're not seeing that, it is simply because you are seeing projections. My past is splat onto this present moment. My stories, my beliefs, my family. We talk about this all the time. You are looking at the world through filters of fear. And the filters of fear are in your mind. And we project them outward and they appear out there. This is what's in the way. That's the only thing in the way. There's nothing happening in the world that is in your way. Absolutely nothing. Not one thing. Breathe this in, please. There is no war that is in the way of your peace and your God. There is no suffering that is in the way. There is no disease in the body that is in the way. There is no relationship challenge that is in the way of your experience of the glory of this moment and the ease and the joy of God that is at hand. Always available, nothing to do with the world. Nothing. That is the good news. I promise you. So what do? We've got these filters of projection and fear that we've splatted onto the world. Well, this is where the practice of forgiveness comes into play. Its very purpose is to dissolve these projections. The forgiveness practice will release you from the stories that are haunting you from the past. Forgiveness will release you from the criticism that you live in, the chronic self-criticism. It will dissolve it. Forgiveness will release you from blaming others, judging others. Forgiveness will release you completely from attack of any kind and of every kind. Forgiveness, as I call it, is the spiritual Drano that will clear out all the pipes so there is no residue left. And when there's no residue, when there's no gunk, when there's no stories of brokenness, not enoughness, insufficiency, fear, shame, guilt, when those are gone, I won't even have to explain to you the miraculous moment that is here at hand. The magnificent life that requires nothing but being here. It's here. It's always here. You've got to accept this. You've got to believe this. You've got to believe this because this will give you the ability to practice forgiveness. It says in the way of mastery, forgiveness then can be practiced diligently. And you won't need to look too far. You will not need to make a pilgrimage to some far city. You don't need to go sit in a cave in the mountains somewhere to discover the way to God. It is all around you because you can only be where you have decreed to be. That's how powerful you are. And you have decreed to be there because you, as a soul, truly want nothing more than to awaken. And your life, just as it is unfolding moment to moment, is meant for you right here, right now. This is what is calling you. You want to come home to God. You want to awaken to the peace and the innocence and the power and the joy that has been given you. That is why you are here. That is what is calling you. You are being called from within, awakened by the voice within your soul that is saying, hey, baby, stop wasting your time. Stop spending your time rehashing the past, repeating the past, blaming, attacking, criticizing. Stop. Stop. Because when you do, you will begin to see what you are, and you will discover where you are, which is in the kingdom of heaven. You are heaven, and you are in the kingdom of heaven. And that is where the good lies. And it is you. It is you. Take a breath on that. Whew, say that. It is me. I am the glory of God. Breathe that in. I am the glory of God. And if that is true, and it is, well, then gosh darn it, it's time to start being it. It's time. All of this I'm saying to lead you toward a deeper willingness to turbocharge the practice of forgiveness. Now, forgiveness, we practice it, but it is done unto you. Something magnificent will happen to you. You don't need to figure out how it's going to happen. You don't need to figure out how it's going to work. That's not your focus. Your focus is on doing it. You don't know, well, I don't know, when I go to the gym and I work with some weights and I'm consistent and the muscles start to become stronger. I don't know how and what happens. I mean, I'm sure some things tear down and they rebuild, and someone can tell me the scientific thing that happens. But there's something even more miraculous in the back of that. It's life, drawing unto life, calling unto life. And the way that we grow when we do things that are life-giving in the world, this is what happens. There's something miraculous. The bone knows how to heal. When you give your attention to improving yourself from your spirit somehow in your life, the results become seen in your world. Same thing with forgiveness. When you commit to the practice, you don't need to understand it. You don't need to get it. You just need to do it. And then it will get you, and it will begin working. So I have a very simple formula for forgiveness that I use over and over, and I teach over and over. And many of you have heard it, and you're going to hear it again because we want to double down. I simply ask. That's how I do it. I ask that forgiveness set me free. And where that comes from is from the first words spoken on the cross by Jesus. We're a couple of weeks away from Easter Sunday, the miracle story of Jesus remembering and surrendering fully to his God self. A glorious, glorious holiday in my heart. While he's on the cross, it is said that he says 7 words, 7 sayings. And the first saying, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Father, he's calling upon God. He's calling upon the God principle. He's calling upon the wholeness of being that is within him to channel through him and to touch the wholeness of being in the people. He lifted the entire crowd up that was screaming, crucify him. The entire crowd that was wanting him to die, he was lifting up because he knew they were in pain. He knew that if they knew the God in them, they would never, ever, ever be saying those words. He knew that they needed help. And because he knew it and he could do it, he did. That is a miracle. That is a miracle. In fact, there's a story in this book. God, I hope you get this book. There's a story that he tells about his forgiveness practice during the crucifixion. And according to this book, he says that the soldier that was nailing him to the cross, that was literally a soldier about to put a nail in him, Jesus looked into his eyes and he saw not a person doing something to him. Jesus saw within himself the many ways that he had crucified people in his past with his thoughts, with his attack words. He saw within himself how this was his reflection. And he chose that moment to forgive it. He looked into the eyes of the soldier. And I don't remember the exact words from the book, but basically it was, I forgive you. I forgive you for doing this. And it goes on to say that there was this miracle moment and the soldier awakened and he laid down the mallet and he walked away. And Jesus says, even to today, that soldier now is an enlightened being, traveling not in the physical form, but traveling to many planes in existence, teaching and uplifting. In a moment, the man who was going to crucify physically someone was healed and set free by the person that was being crucified. That's phenomenal. Take a breath, because that's how it works. You must get this. You must get this. The ones that are crucifying you, the ones that are judging and attacking you, are the very ones that are appointed you upon your path for your way home. You have the option to forgive them and become free and awaken, or you have the option to blame them and rebind yourself and rebind them in the lie of separation and pain. This is always your choice. Always your choice. And here's our example, our brother, Jesus, who, being crucified, nails pounded into his body, is forgiving. And here we are, someone cuts us off on this driving down the road, and we think we have the right to have a stupid fool, whatever we do. Here we are blaming, attacking people. Here we are using our precious, precious life force to judge politicians and things happening in the world that appear to be horrific to the mind, but is your judgment of it helping? Are you judging it, or are you forgiving it? That's it. That's it. Anything and everything that has captured your mind has gotten your attention. And most of it isn't even in your little hula hoop world right now. Most of it is somewhere off, not even involving you. But it's come into your awareness. So, okay, it's a call. It is a call for forgiveness. I want you to see everything as that and only that. I'm telling you, it will turbocharge your awakening like nothing else. Everything, every judgment, every criticism, everything that appears to be unkind, not okay, is simply a call from you, for you, a call for you to activate forgiveness. I ask that forgiveness set me and these people free. I ask that forgiveness set everyone who's involved in this experience free. I ask that my mind be healed of all attack thoughts and criticisms, that I may know them only as love and only as innocent, only, period. Not this, oh, and that. No, too far. You went too far. You just took the power back. You took the judgment back. Only innocent, only free, only. Jesus didn't say, Father, forgive them once they acknowledge that they're making a mistake. Jesus didn't say, Father, forgive them and make sure that they have to pay a karmic price for this. That's what spiritual people are doing right now. They're deciding that they have the authority to add to their loving someone a punishment, a withholding, a choice made in the world of form that they're pretending to be is for good. It's a lie. It is a straight up lie. Our only job is to forgive. I ask for forgiveness, set me free. I said forgiveness, set them free. Breathe. That's it. Everything will be done through you from that forgiveness. Now, you may have some action to take. That forgiveness may lead you to laying down a boundary. Great. It shall be done in the name of love. That forgiveness may cause you to remove yourself from a situation, but you will do this without judging the other person 1 ounce. If you remove yourself from a situation because there's something wrong with the other person, welcome to karmic repeat. Welcome to repeating the past over and over and over. It's the real game, but man, you got to be conscious. You have the awareness something needs to change. You have the awareness that you're not content, that you're not happy, that something here isn't right. You have that awareness. Bring that awareness to forgiveness and say, God, thy will be done. That's it. I am not going to outline what God's will is, nor should you, because I guarantee you it will have a limitation to it. We do get images, we get ideas. Those images are sort of imprints that lead us, but there's always more. In God, we don't need to figure it out. You are naturally wired for its glory. Forgiveness takes you there. So let's do a little practice. Join me in closing your eyes. We did it in our meditation. Now we're going to be very intentional. Taking another deep breath. Going back to imagining a ball of golden light in the center of your heart. Breathing into that ball of golden light. This is the energy of forgiveness. And imagine that you are in the center of this ball of light. Use your imagination, your mind's eye, to see yourself almost like a cartoon in the middle of a ball of golden light. And this golden light becomes like a fun swirling slide. And you just see yourself sitting down and sliding down deeper and deeper, going deeper into consciousness, deeper into the mind, until you find yourself coming out the other end of the slide and appearing in a beautiful garden, big, beautiful garden with pathways and water running through it. Notice the beautiful green and all the colors of flowers, the blue sky, the warm sun. This is a symbol of your inner temple. Say yes to this. Imagine it. Give it color. Give it life. Now, in the center of this beautiful garden is the altar. We've been here before, but if you're new, imagine yourself walking through the garden up to an altar, kind of like a table, whatever you want, however you want it to appear, modern and new, old and rustic, made out of wood. There's this table, this altar that is awaiting you. You walk up to it. And on the other side of it is a big ball of beautiful light. It is the light of the Holy Spirit. It is that which does the work. It is that which does the heavy lifting for you. Imagine that it is filled with the rainbow colors, the chakra colors, glowing and pulsing. It loves you. It adores you. Its only job is to remove the blocks that are in the way to love's presence. Standing at the altar, place on it everything that is troubling you, everything that gets even an ounce of judgment. Financial fear, put money on the altar. Everyone that you have any challenge with, place them on the altar, known and unknown, past, present, future. Just imagine people piling up on top. The table can grow. Taking their place. I let them go. I let them go. Whew. Place any concerns with your home on the altar. Place any concerns with your body. Place sickness on the altar. Place all the judgments of the past on the altar. Any stories of the past, imagine them just plopping onto the altar. You don't even need to know the specifics. Imagine that the altar just becomes filled with this big, old, huge pile of gunk and stuff, all symbolizing everything that is within your mind that is blocking you from the revelation of heaven within. It's all up there on the altar. Trust this. Imagine yourself taking a step back as you say, Holy Spirit, take all of this. Let it all be forgiven right here, right now. I ask that forgiveness set me free. I ask that forgiveness set everyone on that altar free. Everything that has been placed on that altar that has been holding my judgments, my fears, my lack, my belief in lack and limitation. I ask that it all be forgiven now. I ask that the guilt and the shame that keeps recycling, that it all be placed on the altar and forgiven now. Holy Spirit, do your magnificent work within me and for me, that I may know and be that which God created me to be. And just like in a movie, imagine that beautiful rainbow light begins swirling around the table faster and faster. And as it does, everything on it gets thrown up into the sky. And it turns into big exploding fireworks. Look up and watch all of this story and all of the stuff and everything just go up into beautiful fireworks. And the showering down out of the fireworks are miracles. And they're all pouring over you. Oh, just imagine showering down from the fireworks, the explosions of light. Miracles. I accept the miracle. I accept the miracles. I accept the ease and flow. I accept that I am the creative power of God. I accept this right here and right now. I am that and only that. Take a breath. I say yes to life, to love. I say yes to letting forgiveness set me free now. Breathe this in. Whew, and so it is. Bringing your attention back to your body, back to the room you're in, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. All week long, forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. Don't stop. Run it until you think you're going crazy. Anything comes to mind, forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. That's what I've been doing. I just loop it. A person comes to mind, forgiveness, 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 until the energy disappears. I don't stop. This week, 1 week, prove for yourself, because that's the only way it's going to work, is if you prove for yourself that forgiveness will bring you home and it will reveal the glory of God within you and for you. And so it is. Whew. All right. Thank you. Now is our time of giving. Please join me in our affirmation of faith. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am thankful. And we are very grateful to your gift for your gifts. Please just click on that URL right there. Not URL, excuse me. That why am I forgetting what that's called? The code. Someone put in the chat what the heck that thing is. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Venmo. please take a picture of that. Give through Venmo. Super easy. We appreciate your contribution. QR code. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Also, there are other ways to give. You can text. Create a new text in your phone. Enter the number 616-236-5205. Put in the to field the word give. Then hit send. That will activate a process. If it's your first time, you'll have to enter your information. But once it's in there, it's secure, very, very secure. We promise you that. And then anytime you want to give, you can just go to this number and then put in an amount, and it will immediately go through. So that's super simple too. We also have, you can give on our website, unityonthelakeshore.org. Go there. There'll be a donate button up at the top. Click that. Easy to give online also. All right, those are our giving options. You can also mail a check. P.O. Box 848, Douglas, Michigan 49406. Man, we have 5 different ways for you to give. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. All right. If you're in need of support, there's a couple of ways we can help you. Number one, you can always shoot us an email, unitylakeshore@gmail.com. You can call our phone, 269-537-7700. Leave a message. And the most powerful way that I recommend, all of these I recommend, of course, but the 24/7 silent unity prayer line, where there are people trained to pray live for you, 816-969-2000. Give them a call today. Say, hey, I just made a commitment to have forgiveness set me free. I'm going to spend my whole week doing it. Please pray for me. Do that. I promise you, it'll make a difference. All right. The way of mastery. This is what as I started with, this is what we're studying and using as the springboard for our awakening this year. Every Saturday morning, we have a study group where we will read together the chapter that we talk about today. In fact, yesterday it was just me and Kathy Rapp. Thank you, Kathy, for being there. Loved it. I loved it. Wherever 2 or more gathered, we dove into that book and we took turns reading it together. It warmed my heart. So thank you, Kathy, for being there. And sure would love to have you there. Saturday mornings, 10 to 11:30 Eastern time. Look, man, don't say you're too busy. I can't. Make time. Put this on your calendar. Tell the world, hey, I'll join you at 11:30. I'll join you after I give some time to God, after I do my spiritual work. Then I'll join you, and you watch how fabulous it becomes. So it says 10 to 11. It's actually going to be 90 minutes because they're longer readings. But please join us next Saturday. Thank you. Anything else? Oh my gosh, anything else? Of course. We are opening live next Sunday. Next Sunday, we are back in person, brand new location, the Saugatuck Women's Club, 303 Butler Street in Saugatuck. Please, for your first time getting there, get there early so you can figure out the parking and where to go and how it's going to work. And please listen, bring a friend. Tell people. This is a fabulous spiritual community. It's progressive. It's cutting edge. It's about the awakening. And there are people that want this. There are people that want a message that is not packaged in dogma and religion. And this is what we do. So please bring a friend, show up in person. It's going to be so exciting to see you, to hug you. Of course, if you're not here in Michigan, in the Saugatuck area, stream in, where we'll still do a big old virtual hug around you also. But we're super excited to get back to getting together in person, new location, new energy. It's an exciting time. Look forward to seeing you there. All right. Like us on Facebook. That's where you get all the latest information. Facebook.com, Unity Lakeshore. Whew, we got to cut down these announcements, don't y'all think? Hopefully that's it. Anything else? All right. I think we're good. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate you. We're going to move into our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. And then we will do our closing statement and see you in 5 minutes in the Zoom room to go into our deeper conversation.
Please join me in our closing song, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with With every step I take, let this be a joyous vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Beautiful, beautiful. And together we say, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you for joining us here today at Unity Spiritual Community on the Lakeshore. Please join us in the Zoom room in 5 minutes. Copy the link, click over there now. I'll see you soon. Peace and love.